What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here. I want to welcome you to the Profit Power Hour tonight. I'm excited for you to be here. I'm excited to show you a training tonight that's it's kind of like perfect timing, to be honest, for this. And we're gonna get to that in just a moment. But first, if you're new, these are live streams that we do every single Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. They're free trainings. There's nothing for sale here. It's meat and potatoes. So I want to welcome you for being here. Generally, I'm on these streams live. Tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a training that I did for a really cool product that pops off every single summer, and I'm going to show you the data on it. So I'm going to be rolling that training here in just a moment. So you're going to notice some of the dates are different, but it's a product that year after year, is performing and has demand. So tonight I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to roll that training. I'm not able to be here live tonight, so what I'm going to do is have my team just play that training for you, and you're going to see this really cool product every summer pops off to a massive niche, and I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to show you the data. I'm going to show you that it works, and I hope that you watch this training and you replicate exactly what I show you in the video. So again, just being upfront with you all, I just simply couldn't make it tonight. Have some things happening, some things going on. Everything's all good. I'm unable to get there tonight or get here tonight for you. So I went in, I found a really great training for you. This is something that I teach every summer. So in the end, the only thing that's really different is, the date that you're going to see on there. But anyways, Brett, go ahead and let's roll that training. Let's show them this hot niche product for the summer. And guys, please pay attention to this and take action with this. I can't tell you how many people I've put onto this product and they've come back to me like, dude, this is like one of the coolest things I would have never thought of. And again, there's very, very high demand for it that is about to spike and about to happen right now. And my goal is always to keep you ahead of the curve, ahead of the wave, so you can catch that wave, surf it, and have the ride of your life. So Brett, let's go. Last week, we went over this. When we're looking for, we have 160 pages of notes from the years, but when we're looking for something to market, we're looking at what's trending right now, okay? What's the market share size, meaning, is this a broad or narrow niche? Broad meaning it's going to be easily adopted by the majority of people that see your store, or is it a very narrow niche market of a select group of people that are into something like Game of Thrones, for example, Star Wars, so on and so forth? Are there any TikTok viral videos? We know if it goes viral on TikTok, there's a good shot ads will do well for it. And then we want to discuss the benefits and to whom our audience, or to who, the benefits to the audience that we're marketing to. That'll help, but the benefits will help us identify our audience. I am straight up drinking Red Bull. I know it's late, but I need it tonight. Oh yeah, I forgot y'all can't see me. My camera's not on. Anyways, these are the things that we're looking for. And then also the steps by which we, launch things and run our business are: step one, product research. Step two is traffic. We figure out who our audience is. And then step three, we need to optimize, which means increase conversions or AOV. AOV stands for average order value, right? What else can we get people to purchase when they come to our store? They come in to buy one thing, but we want them to leave with 2 or 3. First, you got to find the product. Then you got to identify your audience, okay? And then you start optimizing to make it convert better by using things such as come on, discounts, sales, ad copy, or ad copy, sales page copy. All right, sales would be free plus shipping, so on and so forth, or free shipping, discounts, whatever, holidays, whatever. All right, so these are the steps up here that we're following to really identify if juice is worth the squeeze on a product. And then once step 1 is done, which is the above, we move to step 2 and to step 3. All right, now the product that I am going to show y'all tonight that is about to pop off is one that I accidentally stumbled upon a couple of years ago. One of my strategies is I have my team always adding complementary products to our Shopify store. Now, you all know, especially if you've been following me for quite some time, you know that this is step number 3, adding additional products to your store that complement your main sale items. But you know that I'm big in the dog niche. So the biggest niche and most sales I've ever gotten out of anything has been through the dog niche. So, why is that? Well, people love their dogs just like they love their kids. Their dogs are family. Their dogs are their babies. And they spend just as much money, if not more money, buying stuff for dogs and vet care as they do for children or themselves. And so it just makes sense. We know that this is an industry where we have a passionate group of buyers that will spend money, and a lot of it, to the tune of 100 billion a year. So this niche is an incredible niche, and the great thing about it is that every year there are new customers. This is an evergreen niche. Every day new people adopt a dog, and then with that new puppy comes new needs, new toys, new whatever via your e-commerce store. That's why I love the pet niche. Now let's talk about the data. All right, so I was doing a little bit of research, and on the AmericanPetProducts.org website, they have some figures that cover the pet industry as a whole, not just dogs, trends, ownership, stats, so on and so forth. And if we pull some of this up, we'll see that the total US pet industry in 2020 was 99 billion. 2019, 95 billion, 2018, 90 billion. They break this down by 36 billion on food, treats, vet care and products is 30 billion, supplies, so on and so forth, about 20 billion, and other services, 10 billion, okay? Now, when we break this down by category, it gives us an idea of a lot of different things that we could tap into. But down here, all right, we have the year 2021, which you'll see a bump to 123 billion with a B. That's crazy. actual US market sales. They don't seem to have the data for 2022 or 2023, but you can see it's going up because more people are adopting dogs. And in 2020, my assumption is a lot of people got really lonely and thus got pets. You know, people that didn't have families that they were quarantined with, so on and so forth. All right. So there's all this data here. They go over the difference, like the different percentages. And if we look at the 23 through 24 pet owner survey, 65 million people own a dog. So it's the most common pet is the dog niche. By generation, we're looking at millennials as the winners. Millennials love dogs. So when it comes to your targeting and the age groups you're targeting, yeah, we know Gen Zers have dogs, but Gen Zers are still a little bit young, and they're, you know, in college or just out of college. So they might not have the space or the lifestyle yet to take care of a dog. So we know that there's a lot of people that own dogs, right? Now, what is the product that is popping off? You ready? 3, 2, 1, boom. Dog life jackets. That's it. Dog life jackets. Oh my gosh. So I was just watching a video last night, and it it's the reason I'm teaching this tonight. I kind of like teach all whatever my brain is on for the week, and somehow, some way, I just always end up remembering or stumbling upon the right thing at the right time, which is why it's a good idea to be on these webinars, be around me, because I've just been blessed. And you can, you know, that can rub off on you. You get to benefit from my research. So the first time that I saw dog life jackets, the video was a dog video. It was a video of a guy whose dog was really sick and he's having to put it down. You know, some people film that. I don't know why, but it had your boy in tears. Like, I'm just sitting there watching American Idol with my wife. And well, I wasn't really watching it because I was watching it, but not watching it because some of the artists on there, like, I don't like the genre of music they're singing. So I start scrolling through Instagram and I just start like tearing up. And my wife is like, Adrian, the song's not even that emotional that the person's singing. And I was like, no, babe, I'm watching dog videos. Like, I just scrolled through, look at dog videos. It was so sad, but you know, that's the type of passion and love that many humans have for animals, and that's why this niche is so profitable. You know, of videos like that will make a grown ass man cry, you know, because animals are so sweet and innocent and lovable, and that's why we tend to adopt them, care for them, and spend lots of money on them. And when we love something so much, their safety is of utmost importance. So one day, my team put one of these life jackets, these dog life jackets, on my store. I didn't even know they did it because I don't even really look anymore at what they put on there. They just know how to do what they do. And I started seeing sales notifications come in on my phone. And it was like, dog life jacket, dog life jacket. And I was like, what the hell? Like, what is this dog life jacket that all of a sudden everyone is buying? Now, this was a year or two ago. And I went and looked, and it was these. And I thought to myself, why does a dog need a life jacket? Dogs can swim by nature. They can swim. It's called doggy paddling. I didn't get it. I never thought about dogs having a life jacket, but there are people that take their dogs on boats. They have their dogs, swimming in their pools. They take their dogs on hikes, all sorts of stuff. And dogs can tire out, or they can get caught up in a bad situation in the water. So life jackets apparently are a big thing. And look at these, $140, $89, $99, $159. And there's some even funnier ones, like the ones with the shark fin on the back that tend to do really well. And listen, you need to be ahead of the curve on this. Like, nobody's buying dog life jackets in, January. It's not happening. Now, if you think I'm crazy and that this is not a viral product that's going to pop off literally right now as we speak, it is trending upward. Let me prove it to you. So go over here to Google Trends. It shows us what people are searching for on the Google machine. And I'm just going to type in dog first, okay? And if we look at, the last 90 days for searches for dogs, it's just like really wild. But we don't know what people are searching for in regards to the dog, right? So this does us no good. But what if we type in dog treat? Okay. Well, up, down, up, down, up, down over the last 90 days. Still above the 50 range. Dog treats are good. What if we type in dog life jacket? Well, the data here looks really weird, right? Like really awkward. Because the last 90 days, there has not been very much activity for dog life jackets. And all of a sudden, you see this spike up to a level 97. We want something over 50. Something that's over 50 is what we're looking for. And if it's at 100, it means it's like in very high demand right now via web search. Okay. This does not look that enticing. It's flat line and then a spike, and then you see it steady under the 50 range, okay? You have to go back and look at the trends. So what happens if we go back 12 months? Well, 12 months, if you're just looking at 12 months, you're looking at this and saying, oh, dog life jackets, Adrian, those are definitely not viral right now. They're definitely not about to pop off right now. You're freaking crazy, dude. But if we go over here and we look at where this peak was over the last year, the peak searches for this were in July. And it started to pop off in dun, 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 May, hello, literally this upcoming month. It's about to pop off. Now, this is just 1 year. This is just last year. Maybe last year in May, all of a sudden people started looking for dog life jackets. And in June and July, people just had to have dog life jackets. Well, what if we look back at the last 5 years? Ding, 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 ding. Looks like we just found a niche wave. If you see what I'm seeing, then you understand what I'm saying here. It is for the last 5 years, every year in May, there's a big spike. Every year in May, big spike. Another year, May, big spike. Big spike. And all the peaks are in that June, July range. All the peaks are in the June, July range over the last 5 years. So what's happening right here? in this April 28th through May 4th, which it's not even May yet. So that's just a date range. Well, we are technically right here before the spike. We're right here before the spike. We're right here before the spike, and right here before the spike. Now, if 5 years of data isn't enough for you, let's go back 20 freaking years. And you'll see every single year there is a major spike in the summer months. Now, why would that be? Well, it's because people are getting out, they're doing activities with their pups. Every year, more and more people are adopting dogs. There's more demand for this. So, but the really tall tale right here is the 5-year. This shows us that we are at the cusp of a big spike, right? And I would be genuinely shocked if it did not spike next month. And if 2-3 months from now we came back here, type this in, it didn't show a spike up to that 75 plus range. Now that's over the course of 5 years. You know, it's in regards to the year, it'll be at 100 level range for the year, right? So like we look at 12 months, you'll see in June for the year, this is when it was the most searched. That's about to happen. That we're right here, okay? We're right here, and it's about to pop off, okay? And so you are ahead of the curve. You're at the beginning of this wave, and you have the opportunity to jump in and start marketing dog life jackets, just like with red light therapy. You have that opportunity. And all these other things that I've shown you. Every week, I come with facts. I come with data, right? It's undisputable. It's undeniable. You cannot argue because the numbers don't lie, okay? If you're looking for something that's about to pop off, that's about to be trending and in high demand and a very passionate market of people that will spend all of their money on something that they love most, dog life jackets may very well be that thing that you want to start focusing on. And if we jump over to Zenrop, over here to find products. Oh, session expired, so we'll just come back up over here from Gear Grabber. All right, we'll come over here to find products. And you'll see that we can find life vests from $4 to the more expensive ones that we're selling for more like $100, $70 to $100. So this one right here is $20. They have ones with all like shapes and sizes. They have the dog army jacket. They've got the winter jackets, right? They've got all sorts of little jackets for dogs, but we're looking for the life vest, right? So you have these, which are very similar to the ones that we've sold, which have patterns on them. And you see this dog surfing. It's crazy. Then you've got these newer ones that have a good handle on the back of them. These are probably a little bit better quality and tactical, if you will. These are, you know, anywhere from $20 to $34, depending on what size you're purchasing. So these are the ones that you could mark up anywhere from $70 to $100, which is really great margin, right in that 3x margin area that we like to be in, right? We like to be able to mark things up 3x, and that's where we're at. And then there are the novelty ones that have like the little shark fins, right? I would put all of these on your store. There's no reason that you shouldn't have them all there, because some people are gonna be like, oh my God, I've got to get the little shark fin for my pug. You know what I'm saying? And then some people are more serious about it, and they're going to do some serious hiking and stuff like that, or going out in the ocean, and they want their dog to have like a real, like very good life jacket. All right, so if we come back over here, we look at, is it trending right now? Yes, indeed it is. So check. All right. Is the market share size broad or narrow? Well, at $100 billion a year, I would say it's pretty dang broad. Are there TikTok viral videos? Well, let's look. All right, last week we were doing red light therapy. Type in dog life jacket. Okay. 125,000 views. I would say that that is good. 73,000. Here's someone holding like one of the more tactical ones. 1.2 million on this video. Putting their little golden retriever in the water. It's cute. 1 million views. Look, look at this. I don't know what kind of dog that is. There's a lot of wrinkles. Maybe it's a bulldog. Yeah, it looks like a bulldog. But they got their bulldogs, but the little shark fin ones on. 1 million views. So 2 million views right here on this one. So yeah, I would say that this checks all the boxes. There are tons of videos, many of which have hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views. Okay. So yeah, that checks the third box. The benefits of this is, well, your dog's not going to drown. Who is our audience? Well, people that love their dogs, which is pretty much, you know, all dog owners. Unfortunately, there are awful pet owners out there, but, you know, in other words, this isn't a narrow audience, so we don't have to really go for specific benefits. Like if you were to want to narrow your audience, you would target dog owners that love hiking, dog owners that live in Hawaii, which means they're probably going out on the beach a lot because they live on an island. You know, dog owners that are into wakeboarding and stuff like that. But really, I would just hit all dog owners. It's summertime. The dog's going to be out at pools. It's a good, safe thing to have for your pets. So here we've hit all 4 of these, right? And step 1 is done. And really step 2 is done because we just know we need to target dog owners, which is really, really easy. I mean, there's so many people that own dogs. And then you start optimizing and increasing conversions by adding in an upsell for 2 dog life jackets or an upsell for whatever other safety things for their pet. That's how it works, right? So look, if you want to get ahead of the curve and you want to start marketing something that is literally forming a wave right now of demand, then you need to hop on to dog life jackets. Am I saying that you're going to make a gazillion dollars from this? No. Am I saying that you're going to make even 1 penny from this? No. Why? Because I don't know what the hell you're going to do, to be honest, okay? But what I can tell you is that if there was a product that anyone should be marketing right now in one of the biggest niches in e-commerce, full of passionate customers that love to spend their money, it would be the dog niche and selling dog life jackets. From now through the end of July, this is gonna be popping off, and the data is right here in front of your eyes. So that's that. I hope that you enjoyed tonight's training. You can go look at how some of these people are positioning these on TikTok. There's some really cute videos in there, so be careful. You don't want to get stuck in a rabbit hole of videos. And the last thing I'll say is a lot of people have 2, 3 dogs, like this video here on the right. So this product is great because people may purchase 2 or 3 of them, which means your order values might be anywhere from $60 to potentially, you know, $200. So this is a great product to rake in higher average order values potentially. All right, so that is it for tonight. I love you all. Wish you a ton of success. Hope that you learned a lot. Make sure you're here next week, same place, same time, because your boy is always in the right place at the right time. And I'm ready to share everything I know with you, just like I did last week, the week before that, in this week too. All right. So stay healthy, get to work, and go put some dog life jackets on your Shopify store. Just give it a shot. All right. See y'all next week. Good night, y'all.